Hi and welcome to today's vlog. Today I am talking about my new shoes. These are the shoes that I don't tell people about, the shoes that I don't show people, the shoes that I don't wear, the shoes that I would never take a photo of for Instagram. I've had to wear orthopaedic shoes basically since I could walk and wear shoes. I showed you in one of my previous vlogs the shoes that I had when I was little that had the bars across the bottom. As I got into primary school and sort of older and into secondary school, I had to wear orthopaedic boots. The choices were really limited. They were called Pedro boots. They were black, and if you've ever seen Tots TV, they're like Tots TV shoes. They're really ugly, they're not flattering, they're a really unattractive style. And to look at them, you would think that the NHS has come no further than the 1950s. They're really upsetting to have to wear, especially when you're 14 and you go to an all-girls school. I'm already pretty body self-conscious. I hate myself, I hate how I look, I hate how I walk, and I've always hated, with quite a passion, the shoes that I have to wear in order for me to be able to walk well. The last couple of years, I've barely worn them because I wear a dress to work now. I used to wear long trousers to work, and in the long trousers, the trousers covered the boots, so you couldn't really see them, and it wasn't so much of an issue. Since I started wearing a dress as part of my uniform, no, not doing it, not wearing them. So after I had my hip replaced last year, I sort of had a pair of new shoes made, new insoles, I had them made, and I didn't really wear them, to be honest. I get around fine in trainers. I have to wear wide fit because I've got really wide feet, and I tend to wear high tops or ankle boots because I need that support in my ankles. So after I had my recent surgery in September, I got in touch with my orthotics guy, who's really nice. He's been with me since I was a kid. He's always been fantastic. He's a lovely bloke, and it is not his fault that this is all I've got, but this is the only option to me. So I had a fitting and I was measured before I had my op in September, because the shoes can take sort of 6, 7, 8 weeks to arrive because they have to go away to be made. I don't know where they're made now. They used to be made in Spain and then shipped back. I don't know where they're made now, but it takes quite a long time. So to save some time, they measured me up and ordered the shoes before my op. The idea being that as soon as I was fit and healthy from the operation, I would give them a call, go and have the boots fitted and go from there. Obviously my op, there were some setbacks, so it's taken a lot longer than anticipated, and when I had my fitting, the boots that I had been fitted for weren't quite right. They were the wrong sort of shape and size for my foot because the position of my right ankle has changed so much. The boots were no longer appropriate. It was about 4 weeks ago. They were sent off and changed and altered, and my feet were remeasured, and the boots arrived last week, and today I went to pick them up. Firstly, it started off quite badly. The waiting room was full and the waiting room was hot, and I was squeezed into a little corner in the room, and it got busier and busier, and I got more and more panicked. It wasn't nice. I was really glad when he called me through. So I went and had the boots fitted. They fit much better now. They really raised the left shoe up a bit because of my leg length discrepancy to try and get my pelvis and my knees even. When I first put the shoes on, I felt really unsteady. I felt like my left side was too high, way too high, and I felt really odd walking. So whilst I was there, they've got like a machine workshop there, so they can do alterations on the spot. They did shave a couple of millimetres. I think he said 8 millimetres, which is just less than a centimetre. They shaved off the bottom of the shoe, and he supposedly moulded the shape a bit better so they weren't so clunky. He used the word clunky, which I think maybe gives you a little bit of an idea of what these shoes are going to be like. So first of all, I'm going to show you the insoles that are inside them. I don't have a natural heel arch and my feet are completely flat, so I have to have built-in foot like insoles and arches that are moulded to the shape of my foot and are unique to me. So this is the insole for my left foot. You can see how wide the bottom of my feet are, and if you look at this, this is how much my ankle goes over. So the insole accommodates for the shape of my foot, it accommodates for my ankle rolling over. They're kind of like a firm, spongy material, so they're very comfortable to walk in. I've never had a problem with comfort. They've got a slight wedge on them. There, the wedge is just again to raise my foot up a bit. These are pretty durable. I tend to take, I've always only ever been allowed one pair, and I tend to switch that pair from shoe to shoe. So this sort of black layer comes away from the grey, and I have to go and get them fixed every few months. This is the right one. It's a lot thinner than the left. Again, it's the spongy material. It's got a built up arch for me here. If I show you them side by side, you can see the difference in the shape and the size of them. And again, one foot is also longer than the other, which makes it really easy when you're trying to buy normal shoes that you've got 2 feet that are completely different shapes and completely different sizes. It's not helpful. So these are the insoles, and these go inside the shoes to help me walk. And like I said, I take these from shoe to shoe. So these are the boots. After I left the appointment, I asked him, he wanted me to leave in the new boots. I asked him if I could put my trainers back on and leave in my trainers. This is partly because these shoes have changed the way that I walk, the way that I'm used to walking, and I don't like being unsteady on my feet. I felt really unsteady and I didn't want to fall over on my way back to work, so that was one of the reasons. The second reason is they look like this. Yeah, so it's a simple black leather boot. Interestingly enough, they are made from leather. I don't know if you're a vegan what the vegan alternative would be to these, to orthopaedic footwear. I assume there are options out there, but I don't actually know. I've never been offered a choice. I'm sure if I asked, I would be able to find out. This is a new addition, this sort of suede effect. I don't know if this is supposed to make it look more fashiony. Doesn't work. The bottoms are, I don't know if you can see, the bottoms are textured, and this is for extra grip. And you can see that they've been raised up for me. They're all built up on the inside to accommodate the discrepancy in the shapes of my feet and the lengths of them. This is the left shoe. You can see it's built up a lot more than the right. And they're hideous. What more can I say about them? They are disgusting, they are vile, they're embarrassing, and like I say, it's like the NHS hasn't moved on from the 1950s in orthopaedic footwear. Why is there nothing better out there for me? Why is this, as a girl, as a woman, why is this my only option? I hate them, and I can't even throw them over a railway bridge because they've written my name inside them, so I can't even get rid of them. I'm stuck with them forever. I don't want to wear them. I don't think I have any intention of wearing them. I hate them. I hate them so much. I hate them so much that after my appointment, before I went back to work, I cried, I sobbed, because I hate them so much and it feels so unfair that that is what I have to wear. It's not even funny. It's embarrassing. They're embarrassing and they are mortifying. And I can't believe that this is what I have to wear. These horrible, clumpy, incredibly orthopaedic boots. I mean, look at them. They're just horrendous. They're so horrendous. And it's not fair. It's not fair that this is the only options available. And I don't know if it's just me. I'm sure it's not. I'm sure that there are many girls out there that have to wear these shoes and are just sitting there thinking, but why? But then are they? Am I weird for complaining? Am I ungrateful for complaining? Should I be thankful that there is this option available to me? Should I just be thankful that actually I can wear regular shoes? I don't know. I don't know if I'm being over the top. I don't know if I'm being dramatic, but it hurts. It hurts so much. This is one of the things that hurts more than anything. That this is my only choice in orthopaedic footwear. The sensible part of me knows that these shoes will help me to walk better. This first clip is me wearing my regular trainers. These are trainers, they're DCs, they came from DC Shoes. They were, I think, 45 quid. I've had them for ages. They are beyond comfortable. I wear my insoles in them, and this is how I walk in them. As you can see, I rock. I have a very noticeable limp. My whole body sort of rocks from side to side. That's partly the leg length discrepancy, and that's partly because my ankles both roll inwards. The next clip is me with no shoes on at all. Now, you can see that I'm not very good. My mobility is rubbish when I don't have shoes on. You can see it's a very noticeable limp. You can see my ankles turn in, my feet turn over. It's very uncomfortable for me to walk in no shoes, so you can see how bad it is in this clip. Now the last clip is me in the new shoes. I don't want to be able to see a difference in my walking in this last clip. I don't want to, but I know that when I stand up in those shoes I feel more level. The Orthotics guy said to me today that I look more level. My pelvis is aligned, so instead of being wonky, it is level. My knees are level. I stand better, and once I'm used to them, I will walk better. Now I know all of this. I'm aware of it. There is a very sensible girl inside me. Unfortunately, the little girl that can't have the nice sparkly shoes and be able to walk normally with nobody staring at her is a lot louder than the sensible girl, and she wants to cry and lie on the floor and have a tantrum because this doesn't feel fair. And when you suffer from a bad body image, and you already think that people stare at you for the way you walk, and people look at you and say, oh, look at the way she walks funny. I really feel like this is something I can't control, and my options are really clear. Either wear the ugly shoes and worry that people are looking at me and laughing at me and talking about me because they are so obviously orthopaedic that I couldn't even hide it. I might as well wear a sign, a placard, or dance around naked. They're that obvious. But if I wear them, I'll walk better. Or do I wear the trainers that I've always worn? Be slightly uncomfortable, be in pain, and never walk to the best that I could, but still have people stare at me because I walk funny, I walk awkwardly, I limp. I don't know. It feels like a really tough choice to me. One that I'm not ready to make yet. I don't know. And I know a lot of people will say, you can't even notice them. You can't tell that they're different. They look fine. You're all liars. You're all such liars because they're not fine. They're horrible. I'm sure I'll come to terms with this at some point. At the minute, it's really impacting on my mental health. It's making me feel really shitty and really ugly, and I'm really hating on my disability right now. I'm reeling from the unfairness of it all. And I don't know what I'm gonna do just yet. So watch this space. Maybe I'll bite the bullet and just wear them. Who knows? So thank you for watching my whiny rant. As always, you can catch all of my posts at www.estellosaurus.co.uk. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. I'd love you to subscribe and catch up on all my latest posts. As always, I'd love for you to leave me a comment or a question in the box below, and I'll see you soon. Bye.